Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to see implementation and explanation of ALIENFRIEND question that came in Marathon October 20. Let's see the question. In the question, it is in this first paragraph, it is only mentioned that there are two friends, Rahul and Jadoo, and Jadoo is sending some message to Rahul, and the message is actually a string, and that string can consist of only two letters, that is A and B. But it can be also consisting of one special character, that is question mark, and that question mark can be replaced by the device designed by Rahul, which we will see further that how it's replacing. Now, what will be the actual message then? The actual message, as given in the question, is that when we will that the string that we are getting after replacing, and when we divide it, in equal half, and after dividing, if the both strings are identical to each other, if the both strings are same to each other, then that is the message from the alien. And if it is not equal, then that is not the message. So what the device do, that is designed by the Rahul, the device that is designed by the Rahul, that does nothing but only changes this question mark to A and B, and it will print all the possible combination. It will check for every possible combination, that we will see also further in the explanation of the example, that how how it is developing all the possible answers. And out of those, what we have to do, out of those we have to print the count of that are not the answer, or that are not the actual message that is from the alien. So we have to check for every combination, and every combination generated by the device, and after checking every combination, we have to check that either their equal halves are, after separating in two parts, they are equal. If they are equal, we will not count it, because that will be the message. If they are not equal, we will count it. So this is the question. This is the what question is asking to us. Let's better understand with it with the help of example. So these are the pointers, important pointers, that just now I've told you that we will be given a string of even length. When you will read the constant, then it will be the string will be even length. Then only it can be divided in equal half, and question mark can be replaced by A or B. And we have to get the number of ways we can replace question mark, so that after dividing the string in equal half, they are not equal. That is what I said you to earlier also. Now let's look this example. Now in this example, this string is transmitted. Now out of this string, there is one question mark. Now this question mark, either we can replace it with A, or we can replace it with B, or we can replace it with B. Now if we replace with A, what will be the answer? It will be A, B, A, B. Now we will divide in it two half. Its two half will be, one first half will be this, second half will be this, and they both are identical to each other. So we will not count this thing. Why? Because this is the message. This is the message from the alien, and we have to not count the message from the alien. We have to count the rest of the combination that is being generated. Now let's replace A, B, and question mark with B. Is these both are equal? They both are not equal. So we will increment our count by 1. And there is only one question mark. There is only two possibilities. So the answer will be 1 only, always in this case. So only one answer can be there. The answer will not be 2, because 1 is there, or the string that are getting generated is 2. But the only one will be counted, because it is not the message from the alien. The one which is message from the alien will not get counted. So this was the question. What was it was asking? This was the explanation of the question. Now we will look for the approach of this question. We will look at how can we build logic for this question. Let's look that. Okay, let's try to build the approach using this example, and we will see 1-2 more example and try to build some pattern. Okay, now this question mark here, I am taking this example A, B question mark, and again A, B question. Now this question mark, we can either replace it with A, or we can replace it with B. Similarly, we can replace this question mark with A, or we can replace it with B. Now let's see that A, B. Now let's try to develop all the combination that is possible. Let's try to look for all the possible combinations. A, B, B, A, B, B, A, B, B, A, B A A B A A B A and A B A A B B. Now you can try also on yourself also. You will look that we cannot get more than 4 combination here. We can never get more than 4 combination. When we are getting this string where there are 2 question marks, we can never get this more than 4 combination. So total combinations are 4. Now out of this 4, how many are answers of the that are alien? And what I have said for the answer, when we divide this string by in half, the answer will be that will be answer if the both strings after dividing are identical. Okay. Now when we divide this first string in half, is this identical after dividing? Yes, it is. So we will not include it. This will not get included. Okay. Now when we divide this in half, is this identical? No. So this will get included in our answer. After dividing in equal half, is this equal? Yes, it is equal. So it will not get included. After dividing this into half, is this equal? No. So it will get included. So how many total we are getting included? We are getting 2. We are getting 2 of them included. So this will be our answer. And 2 is the message that is from alien. So we will not include that. So you can. Now let's say look another example where we are using 3 question marks. Let's look for this one. This example. So how many possible combination we will replace each question mark with either A or B. Let's look A B B. Let's do A to A B B A B A B A B A. B B. Now, sorry, it will be fifth. When we draw fifth, then now this time we are including B A. Six, we are including A B B B A B. Seventh, A B B B B A. Eighth, what is left? What possibility is left? Only triple B is left when we do triple B. Now, is there any possibility other than that? I don't think so. At max, we can get these possibilities only. At max, only these combinations are possible. Then the 3 question mark only, and this is the string given, then only these 8 combinations are possible. Now let's look for each string and let's check that what we can include in our answer and what we cannot include. Let's look that. When we divide this in half, whether we will include, no, either we will include this because it is not equal. When we divide this in equal half, ABB and AAB, we can include. Again for ABB, ABA, we can include because they are not identical. ABB, ABB, we cannot include. So ABB, triple B, BA, we will include this. ABB and BAB, we will include this. ABB, BBA, we will include. ABB, triple B, we will include because they are not equal. So how many total we are getting? Total we are getting 8. Out of this, how many we are not including? We are not including 1. So what is the count remaining? That is 7. 7 is your answer. 7 we will print our as answer when we will get this string. So what pattern? I want to just pause this video and just look this one, and this one. When there were 2 question mark, when there were 1 question mark, then there were 3 question mark. Just try to look at how many total combination we are getting. Just don't look that what will be included or what will not. Just try to look at how many combinations we are getting. Okay, I must think that you have got some idea. So when there is 1 question mark, then we will get 2 because it can be either replaced with A or we can get either replaced with B. So we can get at most 2 combination when there is 1 question mark in a string. When there is 2 question mark, then we can get 2 into 2, 4, because you can see that we will get this 2, then this 2. The 2 will be multiplied by 2 and it will be 4 because each are given 2 times. So when we will get 3 question mark, then we will multiply to 3 times 8. We will multiply this question mark 3 times because we are getting each will produce either a. See, you can say that this question mark will produce either a, we can be replaced by either a or either b. Same goes for this, same goes for this. So don't confuse it with summation because you are not doing summation. It can be either a b b or a b a or a b. So we will multiply here. We will then see the subsequence here. So for that we have to say, look, we have to do multiplication here. So it will be 2 into 2 into 2 equals to 8. Here you can see 3 question mark were there. We were getting 8 total combination. Either we were replacing with a triple A or double AB or ABA or ABB or BAA, BAB, BBA or B triple B. So this was the pattern of observing when there was total combination. Now what we other things are what we required to solve this question. What we can see that we have to look this only half. We have to look this only half. We have to not think of this half. We have to only look for this half. Okay, and then we can check for that half also. When we will do for 4 test cases and 5 test cases and on your own, and then you will know that we will look for this half only and we will get our question done. So uh, like here, when we take this example ABB and this question mark, question mark, question mark. So in this totally, first we will count that how many combination, how many total of combination we can make. We can make 8 total of combination. Then after trying this, we will check that whether we are getting any question mark here. Because if we are getting any question mark in the first half, then we will increase it. We will increase it. We will take one variable. You can say we can take a one variable as equals to d, and we can increase it. Whenever we are getting a question mark, we will check only for one half, and we can take our variable. We can divide this n by the total length by 2, and we can store it again in n only. Now suppose n is equal to 6 here, we will look for 3. We will look for 3. N is equal to 3. We will look for first 3, and in first 3 we will compare that if it is question mark, we will increase our pointer. We will increase it because we can get here get the answer here. When we are getting question mark, then there is a possibility that there can be an answer. Because what we have to get, we have to only get the subtraction amount. We are getting the total combination from this formula, that we are getting total question mark and we are keep on multiplying it by 2, and we are getting the total number of combination that we can get. Okay, now what else is remaining in this question? We have to remove the actual answer. And what can be our actual answer? Only it can be actual answer when we are getting the similar possibilities at both ends. Okay, when these both are equal, then this is similar answer. So when we get the question mark here at one time here, then there is a possibility that it can be answer, that it can be A also, it can be B also. So we will increase our pointer by 1. And when we are getting, we will same time we will also check for this pointer. Then now when we are looking for half, why, how can I can check for that half also. If I write the pseudo code that if suppose it is ABB and this is question mark, and if I write index, I take one base index saying 4, 5, 6, and if I am checking for 2, then if I add, and what is the length of this half? It is 3. So now if I will check for 2 plus 3 equals to 5. So this 2 and this 5 should be equal to make this string as a equal, as an answer. So if this is getting question mark, we will increase the count by 1. We will do the d plus plus. And if this also is getting question mark, we will again increase the count by d plus plus. And if they are by default, they are same. Suppose the example is this ABB question mark B question mark, and by default they are same. They are same. This index is by default same. Then also we will increase our pointer, because then also the possibility of getting answer is 1. There are these possibilities of getting answer, and at last, where after calculating in this loop, we can multiply the time we are getting in our answer. suppose we are storing this. I will also show you the implementation of this question. The main thing here was to calculate this combination, the total combination we got. Now we have to only get the time we are getting the same combination at this end and at this end. And when we are getting the same combination, when either they are by default equal, then we will increase the count by 1, or either there is a question mark, then there can be possibility, because there can be either A or B, so we will increase the count then. Or when there are both question mark, then we can also increase. So we will, at the same time, we will look at this point also, so we will increase the point question mark, we will increase our count at that time also. So three cases will be developed. Your first case will be when your by default your char at I, you can see that ith index and is equals to ith plus, you can say I plus nth index, then we will increase our counter. And in second point, when your, and this is in the case when it is not question mark, when it is not equal to, when C, suppose we are storing character in C, when C is not equal to question mark. For simplicity, I am making in 3. Now, when there is one question mark at ith index, and we are getting a question mark here, then we will is equal to question mark, we will increase the counter. And when both ith index and ith plus nth index is also having question mark, here we can say ith plus nth index, sorry, that I plus nth index is having question mark at the same time, then we can also increase the this count. So these are the only cases, and at last we can take one variable equals to count. Initially it's 0, we can take it 1 because we will multiply. So we can say that count into equals to d. We will multiply it with d, and we will, how many times we will do it? While our I, we are taking it is less than n, and here n I have divided by 2. That is that the initial length was divided by 2. So this will be, a whole thing will be your pseudocode. This firstly what I have said you, that firstly we will calculate this thing, that how many total question mark is present. Firstly we will traverse from, you can say that firstly we will traverse from I is equal to 0 to n, and then we can count the question mark. We are increasing the count by d1, and again at the same time we are multiplying it equals to 2. We are taking initially d1 is equal to 1, because each time the question mark is occurring here, and we are multiplying it with 2. 2 question marks are there, 2 into 2 4. 3 question marks are there, 2 into 2 into 2. So we will multiply each time, and we will also see the implementation. And at last what we will do, we will do the d1 minus count. After this thing we will perform this thing, this while loop. This while loop we will check for the half string where we are getting the equal answer, and when last we will print the d1 minus count, it will be our answer. So this was the approach that we can do. The only approach was here to look the total combination, to look the total combination. If we once got the total combination, because the question mark can only be replaced either by A or by B. So for looking that, these 3 cases we can develop. Only 3 cases can. We can also optimize. We can also reduce it to 2 cases. But for your simplicity, for your simplicity, I am telling it in 3 cases. That if ith index is equal to I plus nth index, because I have divided this n by 2, I'm checking for first half, we will increase the count. And if ith index is equal to question mark, we will increase the count. If I plus nth index is also equal to question mark, we will again increase the d. So, and at last what we will do, we will multiply it with the count, and initially we will take in count is equal to 1 by 1, because if we take 0, then it will be giving us 0. And we will multiplying it, keep on multiplying it, because at the times here we have seen that we have to multiply it. Because we are dealing in subsequences, we are not dealing in the contiguous subarray, we are dealing in subsequences, because here A then A then A can be also be there. So this possibility is, keeping in mind this possibility, we are multiplying it here. So this was the approach for this question and also the pseudo code. Now we will discuss the implementation for this code. Okay, for this question, let's see the implementation for this question. So implementation is also the just the same as the pseudo code. Only the what we can keep, because the constraints are too big here. So to handle that, we have to mod it with 10.9, 10.9 plus 7. So we will keep in mind that. So the time at we are that I have told you that firstly we will count the all the total possible combinations. So in this loop I am counting the all the total combination, the first loop. Okay, and each time I am multiplying it, each time I am doing modulus of m, because that's how you print modulus works. That's how you should do. Otherwise it will give us wrong answer. Okay, so that at each step is it is checking whenever it is getting multiplied, it is checking for the modulus. And now after we have got the, we have stored it in count, and after we have got the total combination that can be, that are possible, now we will check for the half of the value. Here you can see that I have to decrease the length by half, and now we will check for the first half, and using the first half we can also check for the second half. For I, at the same time we will do the I plus n, and it will check for the parallelly at the same index, because we have to, if we want to get equal index, we have to check for the same index. Okay, so if the first case, the three cases I have told you, that if ith index is question mark, we will increase the pointer. If the jth index is question mark, we will increase the pointer. If sth index, if the ith plus im plus nth integers index are character at that index are equal, then we will increase the pointer, but only when they are default at by default. For suppose they are not question mark, they are at a at their first, at the first index, at the second index at a, and the fifth index there is also a. So then we will, and they are not question, then also we will increase it d1. And now in the sample, in this while explaining sample pseudo code, I have told you by mistake that this d1 will be 1, but it will be not 1, because there can be cases when there is not even a single answer present, not ever a single message is conveyed by the alien. Because as you read here that it is not guaranteed that there is at least one way. So we will keep it 0, because there can be possibilities that if there should be no question mark here, there should be no question mark at I plus nth index, or there is question mark there, but these are equal, but this is question mark. So this three condition fails there. So then also we are getting 1, then that at that case it will give us wrong answer. That's why I taken this d1 is equal to 0. At last what I am doing, I am just doing count minus answer and answer, that variable I'm here using here, and I'm just using some steps that we use while printing. Whenever our question asks that number can be very large, printed displayed with modulo 10 for n, then we should do this only. Okay, so this was the implementation of this question. I hope you were able to understand this question. Okay, thank you for the work.